Yo, what's up, guys? Gavin from here, back with another video. This time, I know I said I was only going to be doing Demon Slayer What If, but I changed my mind. I love Cobra Kai, so I think you guys know where this is going. I made a video before. If you haven't seen that already, go check that out. But anyways, so this what if is what if Miguel from the Cobra Kai series with Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. Basically, at a young age, Mikey was very talented in hand-to-hand combat. He mastered his father's fighting style, and he is the strongest character in Tokyo Revengers. Miguel was more hardworking than talented. Yes, he was talented, but he was more hardworking, especially compared to someone like Robbie, which I don't really like Robbie too much. He's definitely not my favorite. Miguel's my personal favorite. By the way, this will be a 2-part series. And if I do not get a lot done today, then I'll make sure to get it all done when I have the chance. Okay, guys? Okay. So, basically, everything happens the same, but at a young age, Miguel already learned karate. With a black belt, and once he joined, it only took a week for him to be a black belt in karate. Of course, he lacked the experience, so, yeah, but they would still move and shit, so, and when he meets Johnny Lawrence, everything happens the same, but he sees that Johnny has a little bit of building on him. Of course, it's not too much of a build, but it's buffer than what he was. Like, seriously, he was a scrawny fuck. But yeah. I mean, Robbie already was freaking in shape. Bullshit ass. But anyways. So basically, but, by the way, once I make season 6, I will do another part, because, yeah, so technically a 3-part series, if that happens, but anyways, if there's any background noise, ignore it, but, everything goes the same, and then we skip to when Tyler and them have that little tussle with Miguel. Unlike last time, Miguel would easily knock them down, and they would just run away like little bitches. Like kind of how they would if Miguel finally. Seriously, freaking in season 3, Kyler really thought he was the shit, but weekend Miguel, who just learned how to kick again, beat him. So yeah. And Kyler thought he was the shit. It's funny how he thought he could beat Robbie. But yeah, anyways. Back to what I was saying. And then, Johnny would tell him about his past. Like, he would go up to him, start complimenting him, and then, like, talk about how he was in a dojo called Cobra Kai. Unlike before, Miguel would actually know what Cobra Kai is. He never learned it, but he would hear about Cobra Kai from the past, from the 80s, because of him actually being trained in karate. And I'm gonna say that their sensei was pretty old, so yeah. Alright, Sean needs a sensei one of Bobby's friends. Yeah, I mean Johnny's friends. Yeah, whatever. I'll do that one day. Couple maybe. But anyways, everything would go to the same. He would go to school. He would sit. He would do everything the same. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know it wasn't long for you guys, but it was a long time for me. So basically, where was I at? So Johnny tells Miguel about his backstory. And then Miguel encourages him to open back up Cobra Kai, but he also says to change it for the better, and that he would help out in training classes, and he can learn something, and maybe he can learn a little something from Cobra Kai or Johnny Lawrence. Where at that point Johnny would be like, okay, why not give it a try? And then he would change it a little bit without giving the no mercy. And with giving no mercy, scratch that out. And then, but yeah, and that's still a couple months away from school starting, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember it quite well. It's been a little bit since I watched Cobra Kai. I need to make sure I know everything again. But anyways, by the way, everything with, freaking, Daniel is going the same, so yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Tyler would still date Sam, and then, and Daniel would hear about from Sam's boyfriend that, he got his ass kicked for no reason, by a karate kid and a karate man, and then he says that, drunk man, and, well, he describes Johnny, and says that the kid was by him. So, and then, Daniel would take it the wrong way. He would go to Cobra Kai. Well, he would go by his neighborhood, his little neighborhood, because he wanted to go there anyways. And then he sees Cobra Kai's opened up again. And then he would go inside and then talk to Johnny Lawrence and shit. But the thing is that Miguel is right next to him, because he would not be the Troy boy. Well, he would sometimes clean up, but he wouldn't be like the true Troy boy. Even Johnny would help a little. By the way, didn't you guys realize that Johnny really respected Miyagi and Mr. Miyagi? You should look at some of his teachings that he did with Miguel. Anyways. But yeah, and then Miguel would step in and ask Daniel to describe the person that, and then he would describe Tyler, and then he would tell the truth of what happened, and that he only kicked their ass because they were trying to gang up on him and jump him, but he won, knocked one of them out with the kick that Mikey is known for. So he would knock one of them out with that. He would knock another one out with punch, and he would just pin Tyler down. And then when he let Tyler run away, Tyler would wake up his friends. But anyways, and then, because the difference is that freaking Miguel ain't no pussy in this one. He's very confident and is very much physically stronger than most people. I would say he's physically stronger than Robbie at this point. Hell, I would say he's physically stronger than Robbie when he is on season 2. But anyways, and actually I would say he would probably beat season 2 Miguel. But anyways, back to what I was saying, and then Daniel would get pissed off, and then he would go back. Actually, no, I'm gonna have this happen. I'm gonna say he thought that Miguel was lying, and that Johnny was trying to brainwash the little boy, and he would try and attack Johnny. Miguel would actually be in front of him and would block the kick. I get that usually it's not for attack, but Daniel has attacked even before learning Cobra Kai. But anyways, he would just be really royally pissed about lives and about Johnny doing it. He thinks that Johnny's just brainwashing him. But anyways, and then, but Miguel is physically strong enough to block Leposo's Daniel's kick. And then Daniel would be surprised and then let up and then stop attacking. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so right, it took a while, but of course we see you guys. Like I said earlier, it's probably like that. But anyways, pretty sure we were at oh yeah, Miguel blocking Daniel's kick. And then Daniel backs up and asks Miguel why he did that, and he's trying to help Miguel. He says that Johnny didn't do anything wrong. He's innocent and you tried to attack him, so I stepped in. Of course, Miguel maybe is as strong or physically stronger than his season 2 counterpart, and he may be as fast, I would say, as his season 5 counterpart, and just as skilled as his season 4 counterpart, but not quite yet season 5. But anyways, as I was saying, and then Daniel would still be a little bit mad and not believe, but then he would go home and see if Sam knew anything about it. He would believe them for now, but when he told Sam, she would not believe him at first, but once they got to the movies, she would realize that he's just a freaking jerk and is just trying to, do the naughty. But then she breaks up with him. Everything at school happens the same. They still do the whole thing. By the way, Cobra Kai is because Miguel knew a lot of things. Johnny didn't have to teach him that much, but he definitely taught him a good amount, and now he is honestly able to be a sensei with his knowledge. He's not as strong or as fast as a sensei, but he's definitely as almost as skilled, and with his knowledge he is able to do. And people keep forgetting that Miguel is very much intelligent. Okay, he's going. As I fucked something up. Oh no. sorry. But anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? But yeah, but anyway, we go back to school thing. Miguel would see, what Kyler's doing to Sam, and, well, actually, let's go to a little bit before that, where Kyler tried to get his revenge, at the party, on Halloween, but, the thing is that, Miguel was not there. He called in sick that day. So Kyler would actually still think he's the shit. But anyways, and then instead he would just beat up Dimitri. When the school fight's gonna happen, he learns what happens to Dimitri. I'm gonna make it closer and say that it's like right after. And making it a little shorter because Miguel has already learned a lot of things. But anyways, and then he would go back to school the next day. He would just tell Eli and Dimitri that he just felt sick. And then freaking Kyler would make fun of Sam, and also Dimitri would tell him what Kyler did. And then of course Miguel has already gotten a couple people to join Cobra Kai, but not too many, so he still needs new recruits. And then he would try, and before Sam could beat Kyler's ass, because she would have, freaking Miguel decides to stand up for her. Plus he has a crush on her, so yeah. So then, Kyler would be like, finally I can beat your ass again. Miguel would be like, you never kicked my ass. And of course he's very much cocky. He has the attitude of, freaking Mikey, like a little bit of that attitude. And he does hold back a good amount. Because if you don't know, Mikey's like always holding back, otherwise he would kill everyone he fights. Yeah, anyways. So he's nice he makes everyone he cares about feel protected. Makes everyone else scared of him. But yeah, basically, I think I'm a lot, I'm sorry. Basically, they would try and gang up on him again. But instead of, just going on the defense, he would just go straight offense and knock all of them out in one hit. Yeah, he usually holds it back, but he's like, this guy's an asshole, so, and he hurt my friends. And he would just freaking use the Mikey kick on Tyler, that's what I'm calling it. The Mikey roundhouse there. The Mikey roundhouse kick, on Tyler. And then he would, step aside and like do a neck chop. Hard enough to knock the person out and send them, basically across the hall. Well, not all the way across the hall, but like through like most of it, which would definitely knock him out. And then he would punch the other one in the gut multiple times, and after the last one, the guy would just be knocked out. everyone would be impressed on how fast you finished them off. Of course, he held back enough so that Kyler didn't like freaking start bleeding through his head and didn't get brain damage. But anyways, okay, there we go. Basically, then Sam would be very much impressed, and then Daniel would learn what happened. He would find out where friggin' Miguel lives, but he wouldn't go. Well, he would try and find out where Miguel lives. Let's just say later that night, he visits Johnny. But anyway, not do that yet. Johnny gives him his oldie, which does have a black belt. And Miguel did become black belt in the series before the freaking All Valley. But anyways, then Robbie would see that, and everything with Robbie would go the same. Because Miguel would still see like Johnny as like somewhat family. So yeah. But anyways, let's say Miguel just goes home. Johnny decides to stay back for a little bit. Daniel decides to come along, and well, he would ask Johnny if he knew where Miguel lived. Johnny would get defensive and be like, "Why do you want to know that?" And Daniel would say that he wanted to thank Miguel. Johnny would be like, "Okay, but if you do something stupid, I'll be right there." And Daniel didn't know how true that was. But anyways, he would give, he would take Daniel to Miguel. He would show Daniel that he lived right next to Miguel, so don't do shit. This is stupid. And then he would knock on Miguel's door. Miguel would answer. He would be like, "Johnny, what do you need?" But then he would look up and see it's Daniel, and he would be like, "Hello, Daniel." But kind of like how Chosen does it, respectfully. And then Daniel would just say, "Just call me Daniel," and he would say, "Thank you for helping my daughter." But the thing is that Miguel is much more aware, and he would say that your daughter could have handled him by her own very easily, because he could tell that she knew what she was doing. And then he would just say that I'm trying to help my friend out because Color beat him up. 2, I wanted a little bit of revenge. And 3, I wanted to help her out. And 4, I kind of had a crush on her. But then Daniel would be like, "Nope, I didn't hear that. I'm just gonna ignore that because you helped her." And then, so yeah. And then the next day, Miguel would ask Sam out. She would say yes. Tyler would see Miguel and avoid him. And then, of course, everything would happen the same. And then Hawk would join, but it's not as harsh, but it's still pretty harsh, so he changed into a Hawk. But it would be like a more well-rounded Hawk. Because Miguel's there helping them learn. He's far above any of them, so yeah. And I'm gonna say his strength increases to his season 4 counterpart. And I think this might actually be more than just 2 parts. Dang it. I'm very tired, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it all done tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and peace.